Alright, new story event, or like, just event in general, for 1.3. We're heading up to here. I believe this involves...
Let's take it in turns.
The new
You
area.
rest. I'll stand guard.
And there's Bailu right here.
Hey! Over here! You're easy to spot. Are you going to Aurum Alley?
Before you continue, I'm not a free meal ticket.
Was it that obvious?
Yes.
But the more the merrier, right? I go out all the time to see patients, so I know the food establishments around here like the back of my hand. I'm the best tour guide you could hope for. And if you get into medical trouble, gastrointestinal discomfort, sprained ankle, yada yada, you'll have a professional doctor right by your side. That's a 2-in-1 deal.
Let the food tour begin then.
Yay!
She's very proud of herself, I guess. Alright. Aurum Alley.
Huh? Hurry up! Do you want the snacks to sell out?
Last time I checked here, there was pretty much nothing. I'm guessing this event is the only thing that's gonna keep it alive. Is the only thing that's gonna make it active, you know?
We've reached our destination, Aurum Alley. Of course, the main feature of this tour is the endless selection of tasty delicacies.
That sounds
The
beneficial.
bulk dishes at Spices Supreme are a must-try. This is the only place on the Lawful you can find them. So, now that we're here...
You're the tour guide, what do you recommend?
Recommend? I think you mean I'd like to treat you to some Senjo delicacies.
Oh no, I'm not freeloading you, am I?
Stands. You can browse around for a bit. I'll go find us a seat while you make up your mind.
Oh
I
no.
should see what the other customers have to say about the food here.
Other customers, huh? Can we talk to these guys?
Same great taste.
Excuse me?
Oh, interested in the food? In Aurum Alley, there's no such thing as a bad food stall. Just close your eyes and pick one at random. My name's Xiaohan. I'm originally from Aurum Alley, but this is my first visit in a long time. When I was away, I'd stay up at night reminiscing about the flavors and aromas of this place.
Do you have any recommendations?
Are you feeling adventurous or cautious?
Depends on what you mean by adventurous.
If you're really feeling adventurous, you could try some mung bean soda. I describe the taste as unique and a little sour. It's best to drink it in big gulps and let it fizzle in your stomach. That's a great feeling.
Okay. You.
This travel guide needs an update.
Excuse me?
Oh, you want to know which snack stalls I recommend around here? Well, you've come to the right person. It's my first time here too, but I've tried everything. There's a lot of things here that I've never even heard of. I was kind of scared to try them.
Is there anything good?
I'd recommend the Tuskper wraps. They're very similar to cake rolls, but the hawker said they're made from something called, well...
Tuskper?
Tuskper. What do you suppose that is?
Like husk?
I'll admit I was hesitant to
fuck?
try it at first, but once I worked up the courage and took a bite, oh, it turned out to be just another delicious snack. Very unique taste. Crispy, melt-in-the-mouth type texture, too.
God.
You know, the flavor kind of reminded me a lot of stuff I'd eaten before, but I couldn't put my finger on anything. That's the magic of Tuskper, I guess.
You know, all this food is actually making me wanting to eat.
Do these people know nothing about the value of brand exposure? That's marketing 101.
I've seen you somewhere
Me?
before.
No. We've never met. Oh, are you wondering what's good to eat around here? Well, I can help you with that. I'm known around here as the Forager.
Forager?
I venture into all manner of culinary establishments to taste test their food. The seller at this food stall won't let me do any taste testing because I'm not a paying customer. Well, if they don't want free publicity, that's their loss.
To be fair, you need to actually just pay. You don't taste testers pay for their own
You're
food?
clearly not familiar with this line of work. Taste testing gives the restaurant publicity. That means a higher sales conversion. Forget it. There are other food vendors here waiting for me to appraise them.
Well, that doesn't help me quite one bit. Let me talk to you. Do you have? Nah, you don't say anything. How about you? Oh, okay, never mind. There's nobody here I could actually talk to. Oh, speaking of that, I missed a treasure chest. Okay, I got
Time well spent.
all the treasure chests in this area. Let's just talk to the auntie.
Oh, a visitor from afar. May I ask you a question? Do you like Aurum Alley?
It's literally my first time here, so I can't say anything just yet.
Then I'll have to make sure your first visit here is a good one. I hope you don't mind me prattling on, but since you're an outworlder, are you familiar with the IPC? Do you know if it has a good reputation?
Not really. It's a cabal of predatory sharks.
I was a little worried when I heard the president say that the IPC is going to destroy Aurum Alley. Well, I can't just leave you here empty-handed. Take a look at the menu, order whatever you want. It's on the house.
Tusper wrap, berry peasant skewer, mung bean soda, puffer goat milk. I'm curious about this Tusper wrap because he recommended it, so.
Alrighty.
Tusper wrap for Bailu. Does Bailu like this?
So, is there anything good?
Here's your Tusper wrap.
Fantastic!
Oh.
Hey, how did you know my favorite food?
Wait, hold up. I'm pretty sure you'll eat anything.
Great, but it looks like you only brought enough for one person. What am I supposed to do?
You don't have to worry about it. So, you can have it. I'm not really hungry.
All right, if you say so.
Only to make you satisfied.
Ah, it's the Dragon Lady. Here, I'll get you another serving. No need to be shy.
Thank you, Auntie.
Time flies before you even notice. Immersed in the atmosphere of Aurum Alley's bustling night market. Ooh.
I'm so full of snacks I can hardly move. I haven't even gotten around to business yet. I wanted to stop by Elegance Pagoda to buy some medicine jars while I'm out. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Elegance Pagoda. I wonder how much story is in this.
Hey! What's going on at the dock?
Some of the dock workers got into an argument with the IPC folks.
That doesn't sound
Watch
so
your
good.
words. No need to be aggressive
Oh, it's
here.
Sushang.
How about we go see what's happening at the dock?
Sounds like trouble.
What if someone gets hurt and needs medical attention? Come on!
Alright, fine.
When did you decide to show up, little Miss Feisty? How is this any of your business?
As a Cloud Knight, I can't just sit back and do nothing when I see civil unrest. And for your information, my name isn't Little Miss Feisty. It's Sushang.
Silent but deadly is here. Not really, but like...
Please, miss. Allow Aurum Alley Merchant Guild to take care of this matter.
You're from the Merchant Guild?
What a joke! You people can't take care of anything! Everyone here knows that our Aurum Alley Merchant Guild is as incompetent as it is
Damn, man.
dysfunctional. The lease for the docks isn't even paid yet. Anyone care to guess whose fault that is? I'll tell you, the Merchant Guild's.
Oh.
I'm not denying that.
Then say it out loud so everyone can hear. Our Aurum Alley Merchant Guild apologizes to every vendor here for defaulting on the lease and leaving us to pick up the mess. Better yet, get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness.
Okay, that's a bit too far. Prepare to beat this guy up.
Wait! Easy! We just came to watch!
No, beat this guy. I want to beat this guy up so bad.
You're being completely unreasonable. Why can't we talk this over?
I'm not being unreasonable. I'm making a friendly inquiry. When will the IPC receive its lease payment?
Says the guy who wants to make people beg on their knees.
I'm afraid we can't pay at the moment.
We leased this whole dock to your merchant guild, hoping that it would rejuvenate Aurum Alley. And look at it now. A perfectly good freight dock has gone to waste.
They said at the moment. That doesn't mean they'll never make the payments, right?
Don't be so gullible. How about we make a little bet? If the Merchant Guild can pay back the money it owes, I'll get down on my knees and apologize to all the people of Aurum Alley.
I want to see that happen. Hell yeah.
I'll shout it loud and clear. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind. And then I'll bark like a dog. How does that sound?
Fuck's sakes. Deal.
Okay. And if they can't?
Oh, that's simple. You apologize to me in front of all the people of Aurum Alley, and you bark like a dog.
I don't want to see Sushang bark like a dog. Sushang deserves better than that. Keep watching the drama. Take the bet.
You're not being very helpful, are you?
Sorry.
Deal.
You all heard that, right? I'll be waiting for you. Come on, let's get out of here.
We could surely help them out. This will be possible, hopefully. Alright, let's talk to Sushang.
Miss, there's no reason for you to take such a bet. We're the ones who dragged you into this.
It's okay. Seeing that arrogant sneer on his face made me sick to my stomach. I had to do something.
We appreciate you sticking up for us. But this...
Standing up for what is right in mad respect.
Now that I think about it, if I lose the bet, it'll reflect badly on the Cloud Knights.
True.
But you can't give in to bullies.
My name is Ming Shi. I'm the secretary of Aurum Alley Merchant Guild. Most people just call me Miss Secretary. This leasing dispute is between the IPC and the Merchant Guild. You shouldn't have been dragged into it.
I think it's a little too late for that.
Sure is. I've already started placing bets.
So, is it true that the Merchant Guild can't pay back the lease?
Miss Secretary, just tell it like it is.
As things stand now, the Merchant Guild is in no position to pay back the lease.
You don't have enough corpa, do you? The dock was leased out to the Merchant Guild?
Yes, the entire port. Now we owe the IPC an arm and a leg.
Aurum Alley looks like it's flourishing, though?
The food hawkers are thriving, but dock operations and other businesses are stretched to the breaking point.
What can we do to fix Aurum Alley's balance sheet?
If we make the businesses more profitable, then maybe we have a chance of paying back the IPC.
If we cut costs and tap into new revenue streams, we can turn things around. A lot of vendors in Aurum Alley don't want anything to do with the dock, though, so it may be hard to find new sources of revenue.
What about cutting costs?
Cutting costs means reducing expenses. As you can see, the dock isn't even fully utilized, and the workers, well,
Hey, don't get any funny ideas about laying people off.
Miss Secretary is just helping us think of ideas. If you ask me, I think our ordering system is rather inefficient. I'm sure we could reduce our costs if we found a way to improve it.
Cut costs? I don't know that would save much. Can I give it a try?
I didn't realize you were such an entrepreneur.
Even the president hasn't been able to solve anything. Is this short lifer really up to the job?
Does he not know who I am?
At this point, I guess we've got nothing to lose.
Let's get started. Alright, Corpa time. Toy arrangement, freight scars, starships reaching shipping lifts, earn merchant guild funds. Select guilds perform rapid management, drag or rotate guilds to change their position. Look, this is a scar skip parked at the docks. The docks workers do inventory arrangement here. Set every complete shipping targets through inventory arrangement, we can earn merchant guild funds. So guild funds comes from the docks. Earning merchant guild funds is the key to paying back the debt. Well, our dispatch goods from various stores that can be arranged. Let's try to drag the goods here. Okay. It has to be at a specific position. Arranging the goods to profits calculated based on the goods value. Check into swap views. Drag the goods to the freight star skiff. Of course, you can also click the good to perform a rapid arrangement. Rotate the goods a click there. There we go. Complete general orders, receive shipping revenue. Let's begin shipping. Corpa. 11k. Funding goal 100k.
This will certainly save us on shipping costs.
Isn't this a little unsafe?
Don't worry. Our motto is safety first.
I have a feeling someone's gonna get hurt, are they? So you never thought of this before? Shaking my head.
Hey, what's gotten into you?
Impressive. But, if you ask me, inventory efficiency isn't enough to save us. If Heron Express doesn't deliver the goods, then they're just gonna sit around collecting dust.
I see your point. If you have the time, could you accompany me to Heron Express's Aurum Alley branch office?
Of course. It's just... I'm better with brawn than brains.
It's okay, Sushang. Seems like I can make a career out of this. Well, might as well help out either way, so... I'm curious how this minigame's gonna fare well. If it's as fun as like the museum. I like the museum event from 1.1, so...
Mr. Yongfeng?
Why, it's Miss Secretary. And who do we have here?
I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I think you already know the little girl with horns on her head. And this is...
I am TheOffOne. It doesn't matter who I am.
Miss Secretary, I heard you made a bet with the IPC. And if you lose, you have to bark like a dog?
The word got out pretty quickly, huh?
Those Outworlders from the IPC are the worst. How did you get bogged down with them?
This noble Cloud Knight here who made the bet with the IPC.
That's right. No one else in Aurum Alley needs to worry. It's all on me.
We made our inventory more efficient. But the dock workers said we still need a way to distribute the goods. I was wondering if Heron Express would be interested?
Those dock workers don't want to take responsibility. And I'm afraid it's not our responsibility either.
Then who should we blame? The IPC?
The IPC said that they would handle operations at Aurum Alley and promised to give subsidies to the vendors. I suspect they secretly told all the vendors not to use the dock for logistics.
Sounds like the IPC set a trap for the Merchant Guild.
We can only blame ourselves for letting them get away with it for so long. If we can't pay back the rent, the financial damages will be manageable, but the reputational damage will be irreparable. If the Merchant Guild loses everyone's trust, it'll become an empty shell of its former self. And without the Merchant Guild, the IPC will have no competitors in Aurum Alley's business district.
The IPC wants to turn this place into a big logistics warehouse. By then, the food hawkers and used goods stores will have to move away.
So no more Aurum Alley?
Correct. The physical space will still exist, but the Aurum Alley we all know, its fragrances, its bustling tourists, will be nothing more than a memory.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What are we gonna do about the matter at hand?
On the logistics side, we can reduce costs by making sure the delivery routes are planned efficiently. Mr. Yongfeng, please allow our friend to try her hand at it. She has some skills that could prove useful in this area.
Why not use Jade Abacuses to calculate the routes?
After the Ambrosial Arbor disaster, the use of Jade Abaci for any kind of strategic planning was restricted to certain
unfortunate.
departments. For business planning in Aurum Alley, we can only rely on our brains.
Galaxy Brain Den.
Also, the duties of a Merchant Guild consultant include planning, negotiation, and strategy. We're going to be relying on you for more than just delivery routes.
So be it then. Get the planning started. Alright, hustle and bustle logistics plan. Plan a route from the store to the docks, provide the dock with goods and orders. Start from the store at the end of the route and hold the drag to form a route to the docks. The shorter the route, the higher the score. This is Aurum Alley's bird eye view map. Fly by the Heron Express can be used to plan logistics routes. This is the Aurum Alley dock area. We just finished arranging the inventory here. Heron Express, for a new batch of goods need to go to the docks. Finish planning the route from the store to the docks. The docks require new goods. Hold down the left mouse above to drag and plan the route to the designated spot. Route has cost bar and logistics score. Grid we use to reduce the score by 1. Hold down the left mouse button at the end of the route and drag it to the designated spot. Press down to see how long you want the route to be. All to you, please connect the Heron Express to the dock area using the short route as possible. Cool. Route is done, it will assist you to provide a corresponding logistics score. Done planning, complete planning to finalize and receive the rewards. Woo! Kakui. Suga. I'm using Japanese phrases that you guys probably don't understand.
Logistics costs will be reduced significantly.
I knew it!
Corpa.
You're the heroes who can help us revitalize Aurum Alley.
Now, can you tell us what really happened to Aurum Alley?
Well, Aurum Alley was originally the busiest night market in Exalting Sanctum. In days past, this alley, famed for its food and commerce, was brimming with Arumatons collecting goods for their masters. But that prosperity has long since passed. Restrictions were placed on civilian Arumatons, and new commercial centers began to spring up. It was like being on a gentle downhill slope. Everyone knew things were changing, but no one thought it was serious. When the Lawfu was moored for maintenance and trade with the IPC increased, a new threat emerged for the Merchant Guild. The IPC's announcement of a bid for the development of Aurum Alley. Their promises were visible, tangible, and extremely aggressive. When the gentle downhill slope suddenly became the edge of a cliff, no one could pretend to ignore it anymore. Both the Merchant Guild and Aurum Alley itself were in jeopardy.
That's unfortunate. Can you fill us in on the details?
The contract for operating Aurum Alley's business district is about to expire, and the IPC's regional director has seen an opportunity. They orchestrated the dock debt crisis, and that's just the beginning.
That's just messed up.
Meanwhile, vendors in Aurum Alley have expressed mixed feelings about the IPC. Some see it as a crouching tiger with malicious intentions, while others see the IPC's promise of high profits as a chance to turn things around.
So we just gotta expose them, huh?
Now the chill is setting in. Everyone is worried that Aurum Alley is going to disappear. The Merchant Guild has to do something to help the merchants here.
I get the gist of it now. Let's save Aurum Alley.
On behalf of the Merchant Guild, I would like to formally extend an invitation to you all to serve as business advisors in the plan to save Aurum Alley.
Yeah, to extend a helping hand. How favorable is the compensation for this position?
The Merchant Guild is tight on funds, but we'll be sure to make it worth your time. Why don't you talk it over with everyone first?
Fine. Discuss the next steps with your companions. So be it then.
I really hope you can help out.
Of course, you'd be in big trouble if I don't.
I'm not worried about that. I just want to help save Aurum Alley. My home, the Xianzhou Yaoqing, had much closer ties with the IPC. Initially, people thought they were just engaging in a little interstellar investment. But over time, things changed. Gradually, the Yaoqing's younger generations began to enjoy the immersion produced by the IPC's entertainment division. Once they started wearing IPC clothing lines, you could hardly tell if they were Xianzhou locals or IPC employees. After their coming-of-age ceremonies, a lot of them aspired to join the IPC. To make it big, the architecture across the whole delve began to change. The graceful flying eaves I saw as a child became fewer and fewer, and the glazed tiles and fallow earth bricks gradually disappeared. Sleek, monolithic IPC buildings started sprouting up everywhere. Many of the Yaoqing locals older than 500, like my mother, will say the Yaoqing has changed. But they're not sure whether this change is leading to a better future, or if it's allowing short-life species to dictate their way of life. It's making everyone anxious. When I saw Mingxi being confronted by the IPC, I felt the same uneasiness. I've been around several lifespans longer than that stooge, but somehow I was still at a loss for how to deal with him.
It's okay. You did it for your feelings.
Were martial arts types. I could hold my own against them. But Aurum Alley's problems aren't something we can fight off with a sword. I want to help the Merchant Guild. I want to help everyone at Aurum Alley. Please, help me help them.
There we go. That's something that Sushang would be proud of, at least.
I only came here for the food. I didn't expect to get tangled up in all this dock leasing stuff.
Sorry, Bailu.
Still, if you're willing to give it a shot, maybe Aurum Alley doesn't have to disappear.
You're just worried all your food stands are gonna disappear.
So what? The food's the best bit. Aurum Alley without food would be like a pill without medicine. Meaningless.
That's one way to use logic, I guess.
What do you think? Will you become a business advisor for Aurum Alley?
I'll do it. I could refuse. I'm gonna do it no matter what.
I haven't discussed any of this with the president. Let's go pay them a visit.
Alright, 2 new goods patch for the dock and awaited shipping. Alright. So what is our first job that we can do? Hopefully.
Miss Lien Yen, please tell the president that I have someone who can help us with the leasing situation at the dock, and also bring Aurum Alley back to its former glory.
I'm off.
I'll go ask the president's opinion on the matter. Please wait a moment.
Okay.
Okay. The president trusts Miss Secretary's judgment, but the applicant still needs to pass a test. You must integrate Oldie's Depot into the logistics plan.
I'm gonna flex my skills for you real quick. Fuck it, let's see. Plan a route, advantage, increase the score. Oldie's Depot has some goods that need to be transported to the docks. We establish collaboration with more stores. We need to simultaneously plan more logistics routes. Oh, route advantage seem to have appeared in the coordinate seats effects. Past route, route scores increased by 5. No harm in trying. Look, let's link it to the route advantage. Ooh. Ooh, it's like math. Route advantage increased the logistics score for Oldie's Depot score. Remember where the docks are? That's our goal next. By the way, it seems like you could zoom in and out of the map to adjust the map. Alright. Yeah. Also, route advantage near hero. Try to use it. Ah, well, so we can adjust it to our liking. Oh, that's cool. So this increases the logistics score. Ah, 2 stars collectively raise the logistics score. Hell yeah. So we just gotta use math to figure out the best planning. I like this. Poggers.
The president acknowledges your expertise and agrees to confer management responsibilities accordingly. Aurum Alley Merchant Guild would like to issue a formal request. Please help us emerge from this crisis and revitalize Aurum Alley.
I'll rise to the occasion.
Now that that's settled, please come see me at the dock when you have time. You'll be able to help the dock workers do the inventory and help Heron Express with logistics planning. I keep tabs on all the goings-on in Aurum Alley, including rumors and the latest gossip. If we can solve some of the problems in the community, it could help in rejuvenating Aurum Alley.
If it involves helping people in need, count me in too.
Could you repeat
Sure.
that?
Just come see me at the dock when you have time. You'll be able to help the dock. I keep tabs.
Okay, just go to the dock.
Anytime you need anything, come find me. The important thing right now is to generate enough revenue before the payment due date. I'll be off to the dock then. Stop by anytime.
Okay. 2 new goods transfer to dock and wait shipping. What do you have to say?
Any problem facing Aurum Alley is also my problem. If you encounter any difficulties, don't hesitate to come find me. Also, I should probably ask, do you really think we'll be able to pay back everything owed on the dock?
You betcha.
You're the best! You remind me of a friend I made when I first arrived on the Lawfu.
Silent but
She had
deadly.
the same eagerness for saving
Oh, never
people,
mind.
and the same tenacity for solving problems.
She.
I have a mission from the Cloud Knights, so I have to leave for now. If I have time, I'll definitely come back to Aurum Alley to help out.
The question is, like, who is this she's talking about?
So strange. Saving Aurum Alley is a critical issue, but the president didn't even make an appearance.
Perhaps we haven't won their trust yet.
And why would they put you in charge of things at the dock? Wow. Time sure does fly when you're trying to save the world. I need to get back to the Alchemy Commission. Keep up the good work around here.
Alright, I guess we're gonna do this by ourselves now. It's only natural that we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Ain't that right, huh? Damn, I really wish I got a better mic, but this is the
Now
mic
that
I
you're
have.
here, let's get started on the dock-related work.
Let's do this. Oh, that had like voices. Alright, let's help
There's
them.
still more work to
Alright, let's see. Claim character. Inventory arrangement. Establish collaboration. General orders. Complete these general orders to earn Merchant Guild's funds. Large or small goods, okay. Onto the small placement spot. Ooh, that's that's interesting. All right, you could just do this. Boom, 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 boom. That's a good way to like ship. We got more. What's
Merchant Guild should do.
Aurum Alley's revitalization, prosperity certificates. How much you need for this? Claim prosperity level 8 to get a free Sushang. Submit prosperity. Ah, okay. Cool. What's this? Standard. Ooh! Oh, I'm gonna need those. How much you get? Supply box standards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 20 of these things. Oh, the phone wallpaper. Hell yeah. Alright, let me see this. Boom. Boom. Okay, that's good enough, at least. Alright, that's fine. It's like literally trying to find the best one available. We have a group chat. I remember. He's at the docks. Be right over. Alright. So we found what we're looking for. Let's talk with them.
You're just in time. Everyone is asking this IPC goon for an explanation.
Calling someone an IPC goon isn't very becoming of a Cloud Knight now, is it? I'm not here today as a representative of the IPC. I'm just a tourist. You could just call me Scott.
Hello, IPC goon.
I have no quarrel with you. Can a man come here to deliver a package without being surrounded?
There's something wrong with the stuff this guy is shipping. It's causing damage to other people's goods, and our dock here is liable for the compensation.
We're gonna check your package.
Speak louder. I can't quite hear you. Is this how you treat guests in Aurum Alley?
He's dodging the question.
Let's open that package right here, right now. Then we'll see what he's hiding.
I'd be careful if I were you. If you damage my goods, you'll have to pay for them.
They can compensate the damages. Open it.
Huh? Did I hear that right? She said she can afford to pay for it. What a surprise.
No need to make this difficult. Let's open it.
Let's check and see if there's anything suspicious.
I'd be careful if I were you. If you damage...
Let's open that package right here, right now.
Clay vase. A vase. These things should be fine, except for that monster. Why is there a monster here?
Who invited Thousand Wonders to fight as one? Who will it be?
I'll see you.
I did not mean to do that.
Nothing major.
Welcome, customers.
You chose the wrong.
No manners, huh? Everything is. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers.
It's always
your
fun to
blessing.
at least try new characters instead of just using the old ones.
The dead return!
Dodge this! Take this! Rise, Venus!
Boom.
You tampered with this ingenium so that it caused damage to other goods on the freight skiff.
Speak louder. I can't quite hear you.
Bruh, this guy, you still deny when faced with conclusive evidence?
Conclusive evidence? Deny! Here, look carefully. This old piece of junk doesn't even belong to me.
What?
If you don't believe me, just ask the dock worker.
If I may, he's telling the truth. This golden cloud toad does not belong to Mr. Scott.
Then why was the toad here in the first place?
That's your problem, not mine.
Oh, fuck off.
Now, let me ask you a question. My vase was almost smashed to pieces. What do you say about that?
The inspections will send the goods in on their way.
Huh? Did I hear that right? After making a big scene like that, don't you owe me an apology?
Hell no.
I guess we...
Well, are you going to apologize or not?
Sorry, sir.
For this kind of barbarity, a single apology won't ever
Fuck
be
this
enough.
guy. I wanna
Just think of
beat this guy
as a
up.
practice round for later.
I wanna beat this guy up so bad. If I were me, I would not be apologizing for anything.
If it were you, you wouldn't have fallen for his trap.
Sorry. I should have stepped in.
My mother always told me that as long as I honed my skills, I'd be able to deal with any situation. Seems I've still got honing to do.
Before the pain
He
of duty
literally did
arrives,
this on
I'm going to
purpose.
teach
I
you
know
two
he
how to
did
fight
it.
with words. Follow me. We're going to see the president.
We're gonna fight with words? We're gonna fight with the power of French? Oh, don't give me that. I watch too much One Piece. My dad watches too much One Piece to, like, know this, of course. Don't ask why, it's just something... My dad watches more, like, One Piece than me. I heard the Netflix One Piece is out today, so I have to watch it with my dad today, so...
Miss Secretary said that you want to learn how to get the upper hand in an argument. Is that right?
Seem more like a secretary than a Miss Secretary.
I'm no secretary. More of a messenger. The president is aware of recent events and is
Where's-
willing to pass on some simple negotiation skills to you.
Where's the president? Bring me the president!
Rule 1. Prepare your ace card in advance. Just as Cloud Knights ready their weapons before entering battle, you should have your ace card ready before you walk up to the negotiating table. I will present you with a few items, and you need to examine them carefully.
Courier package.
This is the box that was opened earlier at the dock. The one containing the Golden Cloud Toad. The name and contact information of the sender were deliberately crossed out, but records from the Heron Express show that the sender is TheOffOne. The records show that a dock worker named TheOffOne recently received credit remitted by the IPC, spaced out over several installments. The president has their ways. Rule 2. Play your ace card at the right time. These documents can only be truly effective when your opponent reveals a weak spot. How about this? I've prepared a little practice exercise for you. Mr. AuFeng, over here, please.
What exactly does the president have up their sleeve?
I don't know anything. I don't have anything to say.
Sandwich flipping through them left to right. Use questions to discover as possible details given statements. Set evidence and what occurrence to refute their statements. Debate starts now.
My name's AuFeng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the golden cloud toad. I was told to move something, and I did. I had no knowledge of the presence of an ingenium. This matter has nothing to do with me. I'm a dock worker, after all. How could I conspire with the IPC?
Shifting, avoidant. There's something off about what he's speaking.
My name's AuFeng.
I didn't see any boxes, only the golden cloud toad.
If goods need to be inspected, we remove the packaging ahead of time. You wouldn't want to do all that work yourself, would you? My name's AuFeng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the golden cloud toad.
Take a look at this.
This has nothing to do with the my name's AuFeng. I will
take a look at this.
This has nothing to do with the topic. My name's AuFeng. I was told to move something.
Oh, we're gonna do it like Phoenix Wright,
of
huh?
The presence of an ingenium.
Why do you emphasize that this matter has nothing to do with you?
I just want to avoid any misunderstanding. In case anyone has it in their head that I intentionally misplaced an item.
I sense a hole in his logic.
I was told to move something, and I did. I'm a dock worker, after all. How could I conspire with the IPC?
Does being a dock worker mean that person can't conspire with the IPC?
Everyone knows the IPC wants to use the dock debt to discredit
Testimonies.
The Merchant Guild are the ones who gave me a job, not the IPC. Why would I side with them?
We're literally like witness testimony in his.
I'm a dock worker, after all. I was told to move something, and I did. I had no knowledge.
I think this has a lot to do with you.
Records from Heron Express show that this container was sent by a person named AuFeng. What do you have to say about that?
That must be some kind of mistake.
Contradiction. Debate success.
All right, enough already! The IPC was worried that the lease for the dock would be paid off, so they had me move some things around. Is that so terrible? Is letting the IPC take over management of Aurum Alley such a bad thing? Besides, what's it to you if I make some extra money?
Mr. AuFeng, our goal at the Merchant Guild is to help make Aurum Alley a better place for everyone. Why would you work against that?
Keep your heads in the sand if you like. But it's only a matter of time before Aurum Alley becomes another warehouse for the IPC.
Be the man, do the right thing.
That's right. You shouldn't be betraying your fellow workers for a quick profit.
It seems that the truth has come out. Here is Mr. AuFeng's testimony. It may come in useful later.
The payment for the dock is ready now. If you're ready for the next round of negotiations, come and see me at the dock.
Right. That guy's gonna be sorry for everything he's done. Time we got a public apology.
Uh-oh. Let's talk with them then.
The IPC representative has arrived, and I've called for Miss Quay from the Skyfaring Commission to act as a notary.
I'm ready.
Remember, this is a war of words. Over to you.
Before we start, let's review the documents we have.
Payment for the dock?
We reached the required amount by the repayment date. This is the basis for our right to continue negotiations, and is a testament to the business viability of Aurum Alley.
Leasing contract?
When the Aurum Alley dock went up for public bid, The IPC won the bid using its interstellar trade resources and extensive capital. Then, the IPC leased the dock out to the Aurum Alley Merchant Guild for management and operations. This contract can prove that the Merchant Guild has legitimate rights to operate the dock.
The dock worker's testimony.
Testimony of dock worker TheOffOne, who has admitted to disrupting the normal operations of the dock in exchange for payments from the IPC.
Alright, we looked over everything.
Let's go. The notary from the Skyfaring Commission is already waiting for us.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I am here to preside over the leasing dispute between the IPC and the Aurum Alley Merchant Guild.
Is there anything left to dispute? I'll cut to the chase. The Merchant Guild should have removed itself from Aurum Alley a long time ago.
Screw you, Scott.
Couldn't the IPC choose a sane person to represent them?
Huh? Say that a little louder. I can't quite hear you.
I said the IPC should send someone else.
You tell him, Sushang.
Goodness, there's no need to shout, little Miss Feisty. My ears are ringing. You should be saving your voice for your public apology. As the representative of the IPC, my presence in this negotiation is legal, reasonable, and sensible. Who do you plan on sending to the battlefield? A random Cloud Knight? That cowardly president who's afraid to even show their face? Or how about that kid who got dragged into this fiasco at the last minute, walking around like she owes someone 50 credits?
That's enough, Representative
I am
Scott.
the hero.
Please state the IPC's side of the case.
Alright,
The
witness
IPC
testimony.
specially leased operations of the dock to Aurum Alley Merchant Guild in the hopes of seeking common interest and development.
Why couldn't the IPC operate the dock from the beginning?
Oh, are you implying that the IPC was setting a trap
Yes.
for the Merchant Guild?
Yes.
You're saying the IPC leased the dock to the Merchant Guild, who mismanaged it, in order to destroy the Merchant Guild's credibility?
That was definitely your plan all along.
Ah, so you admit the Merchant Guild mismanaged the dock.
This guy.
Sushang, calm down.
Leased operations of the dock to but the Merchant Guild refused to cooperate with the major shops in Aurum Alley, and the once prosperous dock is now desolate.
That is a
The
contradiction.
Merchant Guild has never refused to work with any shops in Aurum Alley.
Never refused? Then let me ask you, how many shops are currently in your logistics network?
There will be a lot more later.
Later? How much later?
Later?
Xianzhou, does later mean 500 years? Can the shop owners here wait that long?
Sushang's logic, there'll be a lot more later. God damn it.
10 years. 20 years. Psst. What should I say? Is 20 about right?
But the Merchant Guild, with the inefficient shipping and low volume of transactions at the Aurum Alley dock, which does not create any value at all, are clear evidence of poor management.
Can we present evidence in here?
The dock has improved shipping efficiency and transaction volume is increasing.
You guys didn't think that this transaction volume would be enough, did you? The shopkeepers in Aurum Alley aren't here to play house with you. We're all trying to turn a profit. The inefficient ship coupled with the Merchant Guild's inability to pay the rent, we believe the guild should voluntarily relinquish operating rights to the dock and pay additional compensation.
What makes you think we can't afford to pay the lease?
If you have the necessary funds,
Oh,
prove
this is it.
Coupled with the Merchant Guild,
By asking confident me, or there are undoubtedly flaws in his argument.
the IPCs, but the inefficient shipping and low volume of transactions, coupled with the Merchant Guild's inability to pay the rent, we believe the guild should voluntarily relinquish operating rights to the dock and pay additional
This is the contradiction.
Take a look at this.
Huh? What's this about? Get that out of here! Coupled with the Merchant Guild's
What, really?
inability to pay the rent,
We already
we
have
believe
them
the
out,
guild should
no?
voluntarily relinquish operating rights to the dock and pay additional compensation.
Oh, this
We've
one.
already paid back the lease.
These are the funds from Aurum Alley Merchant Guild. The guild has turned a profit and is able to pay back what it owes.
What? You already paid back the lease? How?
How? Because we did
Documentation
work.
provided by Aurum Alley Merchant Guild is true and credible. And according to the lease contract between the two parties, the Merchant Guild still holds the rights to operate the dock. Next order of business. The Merchant Guild has accused Representative Scott of secretly sabotaging dock operations. Do you have anything to say about that?
Don't be so slanderous! Why would I stoop so low? What do the frequent accidents at this dock have to do with me?
He's saying I'm the victim.
How did you know about the frequent accidents?
Yeah, how do you know about that?
I use the shipping services too, you know. Do you have any idea how often my packages are damaged in transit?
Don't feign ignorance. Isn't that all by your own design?
Don't be so. Besides, I'm not even involved in shipping operations. How could I possibly buy off a dock worker?
Is it possible that you paid off a dock worker to do your bidding?
The empty rhetoric. Let's see
This is
some
the
evidence.
contradiction.
Do we have any proof?
Besides, I'm not even involved
Docker
in shipping
workers'
operations.
testimony.
We have the testimony of TheOffOne.
This testimony is concrete proof that you instructed him to sabotage shipments.
What? That little...
That
Aren't
rat!
the Xianzhou people always preaching about righteousness? Oh, I gave him all that money.
That rat!
He sold me out in a heartbeat. Darn it.
Debate success.
If the evidence presented is true, Mr. Scott, then this constitutes improper business practices, and the Skyfaring Commission will conduct a follow-up investigation.
How did this happen? How did the plan go awry?
He sold him out, you idiot.
Don't forget about our bet. You have to apologize in front of everyone.
What? Why should I apologize?
You made a bet.
Because you use dirty tricks to trample all over the honest work of others. An apology alone won't be enough to fix the damage. If it were, I'd make you do it 1,000 times over.
Whoa!
Consider yourself lucky it's just the once.
I hereby apologize to Aurum Alley.
Sushang is kicking your butt, dude.
Really? I was just speaking from the heart. Hurry up.
I apologize to all the people of Aurum Alley. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind.
Bark, bark? You gonna bark? Oh, no barking. I don't hear barking. Yes.
That really necessary?
Yes, he made a bet. You gotta fulfill the bet.
Make him bark!
Whoa!
Enough! Woof, 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 woof! Woof, woof! Ow!
What a clown show. This arbitration is hereby
Whoa!
resolved.
That was worth hearing the bark. Bravo!
Thanks to all of you, we managed to pull through the dock's debt crisis.
So tough. It was thanks to me.
Undoubtedly, yes. We should take advantage of the momentum to upgrade the Aurum Alley dock and increase its transaction volume. I'm
Ooh.
preparing to upgrade inventory and logistics planning. The previously idle dock is now ready for use, so come see me when you have time. The dock crisis is over for now, but the rejuvenation of Aurum Alley has just begun.
Alright. We got some more tasks to do.
Thanks to your help, the lease was paid off and the dock capacity is increasing. I told the workers to clear out areas that weren't utilized and use them to store extra cargo. Now the dock can support collaboration with more businesses. Let's keep working together for the revival of Aurum Alley.
Alright, let's do this.
There has been an influx of tourists in Aurum Alley lately. There's even a long line for Immortal's Delight.
Got a lot of good stuff coming from this. Rival project, out with old and in with the new.
There's been an unexpected change in plans. I've received word that The president has ordered me to stop all upgrades to the dock immediately.
What the hell? Maybe he knows what... Does he know how important it is to upgrade the dock?
There's no way he couldn't know. I'm also confused. Let's go have a word with him. I sent a message to Sushang, telling her to meet up at Oldie's Depot.
Fuck's sakes, Mr. President! Bring me the president! Where's the president? Bring me the president! Oh, is that Yukong?
Good. They've arrived.
We're gonna pay a visit to the president.
Will we actually get to see him this time?
President! Wait, I get it. The president doesn't even exist!
What? I hadn't even considered something like that.
The president fully appreciates your efforts and knows what you want to ask.
Then where's the president? Bring me the president!
He believes that continuing to upgrade the dock, a strategy that is not fundamentally different from that of the IPC, will only destroy the unique character of Aurum Alley. Aurum Alley is a place brimming with personality, from the delicious food to the cultural antiques. Everything is built around visiting tourists and local residents, and that's what makes it such a special place. Based on historical data, continued development of the shipping operations will turn the area into a giant warehouse. The more the shipping capacity is increased, the less attractions there will be for visitors. Such an outcome is unacceptable for the shopkeepers and community of Aurum Alley.
Alright, so we just gotta fix it, huh?
Historical data isn't my forte. You better be telling the truth.
We have to keep upgrading the dock.
Very well. I believe it's my turn to speak. The Skyfaring Commission has received a joint request from several merchants concerning the reorganization of the Merchant Guild. Mr. President, the merchants would like you to resign as the president of the guild.
There has come a day that the merchants of Aurum Alley have betrayed me. I won't give up the vision I've built for Aurum Alley, let alone step down from my duties.
Is that the owl voice?
Is that the president speaking?
Oh no.
It is not my intention to interfere with the Merchant Guild's affairs. But as an old friend, I would like to remind you that Aurum Alley only exists in the present, not in the past.
Madam Yukong, the present is always
It's
made
literally
from the past, is it not?
that owl voice.
I suggest that you
from the
make
special
some
program.
concessions to appease the merchants. If you don't follow Mingxi's plans for the dock, she will temporarily take over your position.
Mingxi, I would like to hear your thoughts.
President, I hope you understand that I am in no way vying for power over Aurum Alley. I have listened to the president's vision of prosperity since I was a child, and I want to work to achieve that vision. But currently, your ideas conflict with ours.
I suggest you heed the advice of Madam Yukong.
I understand. I can accept Mingxi temporarily taking over my duties. However, Mingxi must make her decision public, and win the approval of both myself and all the merchants. Since you have shown confidence, those terms should be acceptable to you.
Yes, I'll do my best, President.
You have to remember that even when you're acting in my place, a crisis is still imminent. You must earn at least the amount of the bidding deposit to even have a chance of thwarting off the IPC.
Very well. Since the president has come to a decision, I will be in charge of calling a public meeting. Mingxi, I have something for you. When you are all finished here, remember to come and see me.
Bring me the president.
This president is kind of stubborn. Is there really no difference between our strategy and the IPC's?
Something, just because the IP does something, doesn't mean it's wrong.
I've heard that many places in the galaxy that partnered with the IPC have become popular areas for interstellar trade. It makes sense that there are many merchants who oppose the Merchant Guild and support the IPC. The streets aren't owned by the Merchant Guild or the IPC, but by those who live here. I guess I don't have any special insights. I think we should ask the merchants what they think.
Honestly, it's only up to
Madam
experience.
Yukong is looking for us. Let's be on our way.
This is why we gotta learn over time, you know? Alright,
I heard
Yukong.
from Shikue that it was you who became a business advisor and assisted Aurum Alley Merchant Guild in their dispute with the IPC. How versatile. Is there anything you can't do?
Well, for starters, I can't jump.
I'm not very good at that either.
For some odd reason.
The president is still a hero to Aurum Alley. He helped it achieve prosperity. But a hero will not be embraced forever. I've seen the IPC's approach. They prioritize efficiency and a standard uniform business model across the galaxy. I warned them that their business model wouldn't work on the Xianzhou without adjustments. But the Merchant Guild's overly traditional mindset is a different obstacle. Let me put it bluntly. Aurum Alley Merchant Guild has no chance of succeeding today.
But why? The guild lacks necessary capital at the negotiation table.
The IPC does have more capital on hand, but the review criteria are not solely focused on financial resources. My advice to you is to visit the shopkeeper, Mr. Xiao. He is the one who proposed the reorganization of the Merchant Guild. If you can get his support, you will definitely receive support from the other merchants.
Thank you, Madam Yukong.
I have business to attend to in the Palace of Astrum. The rest is up to you. Convince the old shopkeeper, and you may just become the new heroes of Aurum Alley.
Alright. What's this group chat gotta say now? There's a group chat? Darn it, a mod in the house. Did you do something wrong? Oh, emotes. It's the first time we're using emotes. Whoa. Yes, ma'am. Be there in a second. Okay. Mr. Zhao at the artist warehouse.
Need something fixed? We guarantee that your Genium will be good as new. Of course, if it's Outworlder technology, it'll depend on the world.
How's Revive Armor coming along?
I'd appreciate it if you could state the reason for your visit today.
Mr. Xiao, I'm Mingxi, the secretary of the Merchant Guild. We're here to talk about...
Forget it. I support the IPC.
Can you tell us why?
Please leave.
Well, that's rude. That's very rude.
Wait. Please, wait a moment. It sounded like my father was being a little difficult. I'm Xiaohan. People around here call me Little Master. If I'm not mistaken, you're the ones who made Representative Scott apologize in public.
Why would someone call themselves Little Master?
Oh, I didn't give myself that name. It's what my friends have always called me. I only recently returned to the Xianzhou after many years away, but it seems like the name stuck. May I ask why you wanted to speak with my father?
We need the support of the merchants for the dock. And we wanted to see if your father could join us.
Hadn't my father already refused?
We heard that Mr. Xiao proposed to reorganize the Merchant Guild, and we wanted to ask why.
I see. I'll help you figure something out.
Great! Your father is a very tough nut to crack.
There's another person who said that
The older generation
phrase.
of craftsmen can be rather set in their ways. Here, how about this? Why not join my father's shop as apprentices? My father is stern on the surface, but if he sees a capable apprentice and a sincere heart, he'll change his attitude.
What if he refuses?
Well, it's better to beg forgiveness than ask permission. Let's just start you out and see what he says. So, it's decided? Let's get moving then. Time to make you apprentices.
Okay.
Father, My friends from the Merchant Guild want to be your apprentices. I'll go ahead and show them the ropes.
Nonsense. I never said I needed more hands. Even if I did want to hire more people, I couldn't afford them. You know that better than I do.
I can cover their salaries. Come on, it'd be rude to turn them away.
Don't be ridiculous. A green hand like her won't be able to fix a thing. Plus, if she breaks our customer items in the process, it'll be us taking the blame.
If that's what you're worried about, just give them a little training.
So I'm an apprentice now, right?
That sounds like a yes to me. Let's get on with the job, shall we? Here's something from one of our regulars. Show them what you can do.
Alright, let's repair this. What? That's it? That's pretty easy, you know? All I really gotta do is just, like, move this around. Easy.
Not bad.
Anything else we can help you with?
No.
He's hard to impress. I'll find you some more work.
What did I do to deserve this?
Just a reminder, Father. Fair work for fair pay. Over here. See what you can do with this jade abacus. Don't just stand there, Father. Go teach your apprentice a thing or two.
Fine, I give in. I know why you're here, just... Please stop tinkering with my customers' items.
Convince them.
I just made him surrender.
Ask what you wanted to ask.
You know each other well?
Yes, he's an old friend.
Seem on the side of the IPC.
See a lot of potential in the corporation's plan. But a certain old friend of mine lives in the past. Whatever vision he has, it won't come true.
What's your issue with the Merchant Guild?
Issue? It's less about issues and more about stubbornness. We walk a single path, do the same things, and talk to the same people for centuries. The mind can become insensitive to change. However, compared to the president, my stubbornness is nothing. Back in his day, Aurum Alley was teeming with shuttling star skiffs and commercial automatons. But then the Lawfu departed again on the path of the hunt. Our business partners couldn't follow, so they stopped trading with us.
You want the alley to restore to its former glory?
The president does. He wants to bring the old times back. Shop owners like me know that's impossible. Therefore, I stand behind the IPC's plan. Aurum Alley will inevitably be replaced.
You can't believe?
Is your shop part of the future that the IPC promised?
Hard to say. Chances are I'll have to sell it. Not the easiest decision to make, but I won't regret it. The good days are behind us. We must accept that short-life
He's
species
giving up
will
so easily.
repurpose our lands, and that night markets are destined to become shipping docks. We must come to terms with the fact that short-life ambitions will reshape a world where things were thought to last forever.
Mr. Xiao, why not try working with us? Ming-Si is pushing for reforms within the guild. We are nothing like the president.
Reforms?
They made a lot of good points when arguing with the IPC at the dock. I do see possibilities for the guild to change.
You just don't have to choose between the president and the IPC.
Given the state of the guild, my money is on the IPC winning. But since I've accepted the worst-case scenario, Aurum Alley ceasing to exist, I can't see why it hurts to endorse your idea and see how far it takes us.
Thank you. Now that you have joined our revival project, I'm sure many others will follow suit.
That's settled then. I'm curious to see what comes of your plan.
Just believe it to the very end, you know?
Now that Mr. Xiao is on board, his shop can be part of the logistics network we've been working on.
Let's get the planning started. Artistry hardware. Plan a route for... Why is there a freaking... Interesting. Something's up. This is... No. Something's up. Me? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the lowest amount I could do. For 15, yeah, that's good enough.
I'll head back to the dock for now. Thanks for all the hard work, by the way. Hope things work out just as smoothly down the line.
Established promotional plan for artistry hardware, and hence its fame begin to grow. Ooh, look at the crane. Okay. Group chat, what do they want now? Add a young, last member gets kicked out. I will miss whoever it is. One member gets kicked out. Alright, fine then, check mark. You know, this is kind of like a companion mission with Sushang in a way. We needed more time with Sushang. Thank God we get more with that. Okay. Alright, all we gotta do is just go to the dock. Alright, let's see what we have here. No more custom orders. Yeah! Not bad, eh? Got it to the best possible geometry possible. Looks like we got level 8. What level 8 means...
That's what any...
We can get our Sushang! Yeah! I have now have an E3 Sushang.
The Merchant Guild should do.
Now anyone has a Sushang. At least. Alright, now my Sushang can do more damage. All I need now is the E4. Okay.
Regardless of...
Use all the buffs here. Okay, I need 13. Is this... Let me calculate this. This is enough. Oh, it's exactly enough. So you don't have to get these buffs. They're just there to fuck you. Merchant Guild, okay. Yukong will be at the docks. We're gonna win the president over. Damn, where's the president? We made a president! Okay. Aurum Alley. Okay.
Right on time. TheOffOne is about to share his strategy for the upcoming hearing.
The president likes to quote past experiences and data. We can do that too.
The president and Madame Yukong are here. Ready?
Ready.
Let's do this. Before we
You
start,
got that right, Sushang.
let's review the documents we have.
Turnover of Aurum Alley Merchant Guild.
This is the most direct achievement of our revival project. More importantly, it's evidence that the alley has regained its footing. The money will serve as the bidding deposit for Aurum Alley.
Sales analysis of artistry hardware.
Since artistry hardware partnered with the dock, its scope of operations has expanded, and its revenue and customer satisfaction have both increased. As a result, we're seeing an uptick in customers visiting the shop, contrary to the president's assumptions.
Historical tree of the Valley.
The data suggests that the success of the old Aurum Alley was largely due to the economic circumstances of the past. At its peak, the old Aurum Alley had a trading volume similar to what the alley has today.
Over
the
everything.
hearing is about to begin.
Okay, let's do this
I will
debate.
be hosting this hearing on behalf of the Skyfaring Commission. Ming-Shi, are your people all present?
We're all here. But where's the president?
Where's the president?
I'm right here.
Seriously?
You're the president?
That is correct. I know my appearance is a little unsettling. If the hearing weren't of vital importance to the future of Aurum Alley, I wouldn't attend in person. Still, I didn't expect a reaction like this. Are you so afraid to converse with a piece of metal?
It's more like talking automaton head. I hope there aren't any children here. Aww.
Glad you think so.
Let me remind everyone that we are at a hearing. Mr. President, please share with us your vision for Aurum Alley.
Alright, let the witness testimony.
I can tell that the opposing side is eager to see Aurum Alley thrive. Your passion resonates with me.
Since we share the same passion, where is it that we disagree?
The prosperity under your proposal means diminishing the alley's tradition and personality. We can afford neither. I can tell that the IPC plans to turn the alley into a logistics hub. You are practically thinking the same.
Huh?
Our proposal is different from the IPC's.
That's right. The IPC will close down Artistry Hardware if they take over. We would never do that. We protect businesses. The IPC sacrifices them for their own gain.
Protect? Sacrifice? I find that humans rarely understand these concepts correctly. The outcome is what truly matters.
Alright.
Once the alley is turned into a logistics hub, shops like Artistry Hardware will be able to sustain themselves, regardless of what the IPC does.
He is convinced that the IPC and us are the same.
The IPC, the reality is, overdevelopment can only adversely impact customer experience, making the alley less appealing.
Really?
Do you have data to support your statement?
Historical data has proved my point. It is the reality, not rhetoric, that matters.
That's a contradiction.
I sense a hole in his logic.
The reality... The reality is... Overdevelopment can only
Take a look at this.
What am I looking at?
Oh no!
Please
I
tell
thought
me
he
the
wanted
reality
historical.
is, Overdevelopment can only adversely impact customer experience, making the alley less appealing.
Take a look at this.
What am I looking at?
It has to be this one. God dang it.
There are actually more customers coming to the alley.
This record reflects the change in Artistry Hardware's turnover and the increase in customers since it partnered with the dock.
The shop does better than it used to.
Bacana.
Impossible. You must be bluffing.
You know Ming-Shi better than I do. Would she deceive you with fake data?
The sample size is too small. I'm not convinced.
Oh, come on.
If I were you, Mr. President, I would think of ways to translate the success of that one sample into something that can benefit everyone. A guild that doesn't proactively help businesses has no reason to exist.
You have not witnessed what I have seen. So you fail to understand my
What is it that you
insistence.
want,
You
though?
can't just rely on your age and experience.
There are many things that only time can tell, young one. You have not witnessed the old Aurum Alley achieved a commercial miracle that has not yet been replicated. It did so by following my way of doing things.
Are you suggesting that the alley is a shadow of its former self?
That is correct. The number of customers visiting the shops was 10 times what it is today. The alley was alive and was credited as the best night market on the Lafu. Things were better in the old days.
Oh, really?
Of that, I am certain.
I sense a hole in his...
If humans are unable to draw wisdom from history, Arumatons can teach them.
Oh, hell no.
What makes you think we didn't draw any wisdom from history?
You have indeed learned about wordplay and logic traps, while ignoring the true lessons. If humans are unable to draw you have not
Okay.
the old Aurum Alley
Present
achieved
evidence.
a commercial miracle that has not yet been replicated. It did so by following my way of doing things.
You've been looking at the past through rose-tinted glasses.
In the golden era you described, the old Aurum Alley had a trading volume similar to today.
You included the delivery side cranes in your math.
We did. So what?
You can't draw simple parallels between then and now using absolute numbers. The trading volume you mentioned may not look impressive today, but it was huge relative to...
Go on, I'm listening.
I see what you are saying. While criticizing you for making flawed comparisons, I myself also made the mistake of believing that what worked in the past could be copied to serve the present.
Mr. President, the way I see it, you shouldn't regard the alley as a souvenir from the past. Aurum Alley should embrace change, as its residents do.
It's called adapt and change, of course.
It seems we have reached an agreement. The hearing concludes here.
Debate success. Hell yeah.
First challenging an IPC rep and now winning over the president of the guild? You're pretty good.
I was looking forward to another public apology.
Won't be necessary.
Of course.
Knowing the president, I think he's now ready to entrust you with the future of the alley.
He wasn't really against us?
The president commands the trust of many reputable shops in the alley. Their support for him was likely to be a big obstacle to your rejuvenation project. His invitation to debate this matter publicly was a chance for the more difficult business owners to hear from you directly.
You are over-interpreting, Madam Yukong.
If you say so.
I almost feel bad for him. Aurum Alley's enemy should be the IPC, not the president.
Exactly.
What if the IPC isn't an enemy?
Well, if the IPC just wants Corpa. You still remember Scott, right?
He's been transferred elsewhere. I'll be handling things from now on.
You're with the IPC?
Xiao Han is the IPC's operation rep in Exalting Sanctum.
You snake!
You backstabbing little...
My original plan only involved helping you overthrow the current president. But as we progressed, I saw there was more common ground than I'd anticipated. Since we all agree that the dock is vital to Aurum Alley's development, why not take things further and turn the alley into a full-blown logistics hub? Imagine cargo ships from all corners of the galaxy, docking and departing. This place will be transformed into a renowned commercial port, instead of another run-of-the-mill market.
That isn't progress.
When the IPC wins the bidding, I'm sure we can continue to work together for a brand new Aurum Alley.
Hey, not so fast. It's still anyone's game.
Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. In that case, keep up the good work.
So we got one more
I'll see you
debate.
at the negotiation table.
Damn it. Another debate on our hands. So stupid pom-pom emotes. Okay, no new tasks?
Thanks to your help, the dock is running at full capacity. Just like last time, I told the workers to clear out areas that weren't utilized and use them to store extra cargo. We now have the additional capacity to work with more businesses and have also opened a new route leading to the port. With streamlined logistics planning, I think we'll see a revitalized alley in no time. The tourists say that they've been seeing a lot more side cranes on the streets recently. Take a look for yourself.
We got some claims. Hell yeah. That's complete. Got a lot of stuff complete. That's pretty nice. Last thing we gotta do is just get this done and we're good to go. First, logistics planning. Okay, we gotta new ourselves new routes. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, that's one. Okay, we need 24. I'm curious what this does. Pass through here, the route's score decreases by 5. And increases only by 1 every 2 grids passed afterwards. Uh-oh. It's not enough. It is enough! Woo! Okay. There we go. First try. That's pretty much it. Not bad. Not bad, everyone. Got some more guild benefits. Prosperity. We're close to this. I want to get this, then the iPhone wallpaper. Alright, we got ourselves another quest.
Some time ago, I asked Sushang to have a chat with Yin Sui to see if we could secure Spices Supreme as the next client for the dock. I've heard Sushang has made some progress. She could use some extra hands. Would you mind helping her out?
Leave it to me.
Thanks so much. I would have helped her myself, but I've been drowning in paperwork in preparation for the bidding. Sushang is waiting for you at Spices Supreme. Go find her when you have the time.
You've been doing this for like the past 3 hours, by the way. Interesting.
Over here!
Bye, Lewin and Sushang.
Right on. Sushang told me all about what you did to help the shops in the alley. Very impressive. I wish Spices Supreme would step up their game, though. It'd be a dream come true if I could order takeout from the Alchemy Commission.
Why can't I order from the Express?
That's definitely out of their delivery area. Chef Yin Sui used to be on the president's side. After she heard about Mingxi's plans, she decided to cooperate with the dock. It's a good opportunity.
There's finally hope for Spices Supreme takeout!
Not only that, putting Spices Supreme on the map would increase interest in the alley as a whole. To get us started, I've proposed a crossover between the Merchant Guild and Spices Supreme. Buy a meal box and get a visiograph of Bailu.
Bailu Spices Supreme. Oh, fuck's sakes.
Wait a second! I'm not sure about that idea. If the elders find out, they'll say I'm tarnishing my image or something.
Yin Sui has agreed to offer you free meals throughout the crossover.
Happy to help.
Come, let's go talk to Yin Sui.
Okay. What is it they want at least?
Now, would you mind giving me the lowdown on this crossover event?
In short, Spices Supreme will release a series of crossover meal deals. Customers get Aurum Alley shopping coupons when they place an order. And, in addition to the coupons, you can get a visiograph of Bailu, our alley ambassador.
Crossover meal deals?
Yep. Of course, Chef Yin Sui will have the final say on what to include in these deals. Although some basic options should include meal for 1, meal for 2, and family meal.
Shopping coupons.
Yes, when customers are done eating, they can come to the alley for a stroll.
Alley ambassador.
We need someone famous for branding. Lady Bailu is the High Elder of the Vidyadhara, and also the most sought-after doctor in the Alchemy Commission. If she can be our ambassador, we'll have queues for miles.
Wow, that's a lot of information. I haven't wrapped my head around it, but I'm sure you'll do a good job.
Leave it to me. About these visiographs. What do you need me to do?
Let's shoot 3 theme sets. Bailu at the alley entrance, Bailu and sight cranes, and the last one should be... maybe Bailu and friends?
You sure people get the idea? Why can't I be in the video? And aren't I pretty enough?
I mean, why not? Aurum Alley, a law food top 10 destination for Outworlders. So, have you made up your mind? Are we shooting Bailu or you?
Fuck it. Bailu's the one for the job.
Sure. Let's go, folks.
Shoot Bailu at the alley entrance.
That's it! Cute! Here we go! Hey, Bailu, be natural!
Wah.
We need a slogan to go with the picture. I wish I'd read more books. Any ideas?
Please report all lost children to the Realm Keeping Commission. What's with this lost child?
Huh. Did you just turn into a public service announcement? Hey, you're trying to set the commission on me.
Busted.
Let's leave the slogan to Mingxi. We should head to the next location.
Shoot Bailu and sight cranes.
3, 2, 1. What's the word again? 3, 2, 1. Cheese! 3, 2, 1. Mung bean!
Where did Mung be? For fuck's sake.
Ooh, I'm hungry.
No distractions. Okay. Fuck it.
Gotta have another slogan for this one.
High sight cranes flight. Short Bailu's height. I'm doing that.
Thanks for the reminder.
Your height, Bailu. You're too short.
Let's leave the slogan to Mingxi. We should head to the next location.
Meme answers. Bailu and friends. The meme answers.
Remember, smile when you say the word. Cheese!
Yay.
Mung bean!
Mung bean.
Hurry up, please.
Come on, I need another slogan.
But you hated the ones I came up with.
Last one, please.
Welcome to Aurum Alley. Aurum Alley. Cool, cooler, and coolest. Come meet some strangers. Cool.
You're out of ideas.
Oh, come on.
I'll ask Mingxi for some more ideas later. Let's go back to Yinsui's place.
Cool, cool, coolest. What are you talking about? That's a good title. I'm just kidding. It's terrible.
Yensui has just told me to go ahead with the partnership.
Bailu can finally have her takeout.
That's the only good news today.
Alright, let's get the planning started. It's the last one. Or is it the new one? Spices Supreme. This is the most easy one. Yeah, that's the most basic one we can do. Okay, good.
If we want to start making takeout, we're gonna need more hands in the kitchen. Mingxi, how likely is it that the guild will win the bid? I'm trying to work out what the future holds for Spices Supreme.
I can't say for certain, but with you on board, Our chances have greatly increased.
I'm glad to hear it. Dragon Lady, why don't you drop by the restaurant? I'll make you some smoked patty.
Thanks. I'm starving.
Na, 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 na. Oh, this is bustling already. We got 2 new orders to do.
I love chatting about food with people.
I'm going home to get married. Stay alive, man. Stay alive. See you there. I will say the chat function is pretty cute. The rabbit thing that we obtained from last patch. Pretty cute.
Mr. President, they've arrived.
You'll forgive me for not shaking hands.
You don't have to you don't have hands to shake.
My point exactly. I must admit I didn't expect much when Ming-Shi first brought you to me. I thought you were just another group of strangers who meant well, but wouldn't make a difference. To my disbelief, not only did you manage the lease, but you stayed to convince others, including me, that our cause is one that is worth fighting for. Even now, it's hard for me to imagine how you are going to win the bidding. As slim a chance as we have, there is still hope.
You got this.
Go, and may good tidings come with you when you return.
Alright, let's do it then. It's the final part of the quest, I believe. Ready to get my self-model resin out of the way.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
It never struck me that someone as humble and kind as Xiao Han would work together with the likes of Scott.
Before I met Xiao Han, I always imagined everyone at the IPC would be like Scott, overbearing and dodgy. Now I understand. The IPC has many faces.
We gotta get rid of the IPC, of
Palace
course.
of Astrum is up ahead. Ready?
Let's do this.
Before we place our bid, let's go over our key points again.
Bidding deposit.
This is the most tangible achievement of our alley revival project. It demonstrates that the alley still has plenty of life in it. Having enough funding to back up our bid is key to competing with the IPC.
Spices Supreme.
Because of the crossover meal deals, the alley has seen an uptick in customers.
It goes to show that the alley still lives up to its name as one of the best food destinations.
Business opinion poll.
The president conducted a poll to gather the shop's opinions on the future of the alley. More and more shops have voiced their support for the guild and expressed their confidence in our revival project. Let's go. The bidding is about to begin.
Let's do this. Final debate. It's like the Fontaine Archon quest all over
On behalf of the
again.
Skyfaring Commission, I am invited to host the public bidding of the Aurum Alley Commercial District. With members of all parties present, the proceedings may begin. I hereby ask all parties to submit your support documents for evaluation. The documents should include scope of business, ratio of contributions, and registered capital.
Documents and bidding evaluations commence. IPC and the Merchant Guild are the only 2 left contenders left standing.
Representatives of all parties, please be ready to brief the review committee on your business plans. By personal request of the committee, a discussion session will be added to allow all participants to raise and answer questions.
So debates are not usually required for public bidding?
No. Usually you just submit your bid and wait for the result. But Madame Yukong wants us to have a proper debate to better understand each other's points.
Xiao Han, whenever you are ready, tell us about your plan for Aurum Alley.
This is gonna be the hardest one, so let's
Members
be
of
prepared.
Aurum Alley Merchant Guild, I hope you're all keeping well.
And if we're not?
No need to be quite so aggressive. Members of Aurum Alley Merchant are utilizing the dock.
Witness
the guild
testimony.
managed to repay outstanding rents and also raised sufficient funding to stand at the bidding. That just goes to show how vital the dock is.
We did much more than simply utilize the dock.
But you don't deny that the dock was vital to your operations, correct? Your partnership with the shop owners and the increase in cargo handling capacity. None of it would have been possible without the dock.
Wrong. None of it would have been possible without winning the hearts of local businesses.
Well said, Sushang.
I think you understand my point. By utilizing the dock, the IPC seeks to unleash the full potential of the dock.
Potential?
Taking full advantage of its role as a logistics center. Thus transforming Aurum Alley into one of the most advanced commercial ports in the galaxy.
How are interastral cargo ships supposed to dock? There isn't enough room.
To address this, most of the shops will need to be relocated.
Unacceptable.
The IPC will redesign the layout of the whole area to make sure ships can move in and out smoothly. We expect at least the same trading volume as Cloudford. Rest assured, all the shops that need relocating will receive generous compensation from the IPC. The package we've prepared will make everyone happy.
Classic IPC.
The IPC seeks to and that, honorable ladies and gentlemen, is the rejuvenation that everyone has been hoping for.
You mean the IPC has been hoping for?
How can you be sure that everyone's vision aligns with yours?
I was using a figure of speech. But our vision of rejuvenation will benefit the majority.
That's a flaw.
Gather people's opinions first?
Do we have any proof?
And that, honorable ladies and gentlemen, is the rejuvenation
The shops think otherwise.
According to the poll we conducted earlier with business owners, most of them have already partnered with the Merchant Guild and wish to preserve their current business model. Artistry Hardware is among the shops that registered this answer.
Father has never been the shrewdest when it comes to business matters. I'm afraid his opinions don't constitute the most valuable insights.
Oh, come on.
In agreeing with your approach, those shops may risk missing the bigger picture and opportunities for future growth.
Think too highly of yourselves. So you think they don't know what's best for themselves?
Ming-Shi, please share with us what the guild has in mind.
As TheOffOne mentioned, the IPC sees the dock as the most valuable asset the alley has to offer. But for us, the local shops are what makes the alley special. The guild serves the sole purpose of helping local businesses. We will help the alley reclaim the title of the best night market on the Luofu.
See, the people agree too.
Best night market on the Luofu? With the IPC's funding pouring in, hundreds of commercial centers will sprout. Why would people come to Aurum Alley when they have so many other options? Nobody cares about that title anymore.
Say what you want, but we care.
What makes you so determined to hold on to this idea of a food street? Why can't the revival of the alley take on other forms?
Because people want it to retain its food street. We have proof of that.
Do we have any proof?
Best night market on the Aurum Alley needs to adapt and reimagine itself. The future that the IPC offers will ensure its name is known in the most remote corners of the galaxy.
This is just your ideas, but it's not the people's ideas.
You are sacrificing its identity in exchange for a fancy brand.
A brand so fancy that everyone will remember it. Wouldn't it be better for the alley to take on a new life and stay known forever? If it remains a market, I can assure you it will die quietly over the course of the next 2 centuries.
You don't know that. I'm only concerned with what's best for the alley, here and now.
Aurum Alley needs to adapt and reimagine. Best night market on the Luofu? With the IPC's funding pouring in.
When
Spices
people
Supreme.
Think of Aurum Alley, they think about its food. The two notions can't be separated.
We organized a crossover between the Merchant Guild and Spices Supreme. By sending out coupons and gifts, we attracted twice as many customers as we normally would. This shows that food is still a big reason why people visit the alley.
Building on an existing strength is much easier than starting out from scratch.
The revival you envision involves throwing pots of money into building a port.
Yeah,
while
that's not
forcing away
Corpa.
most local businesses. Wouldn't that erase the very identity of the alley? Our approach protects the people who made the alley what it is today.
That concludes our discussion. We will inform all participants of the result when a decision has been made. Thank you all for coming.
Debate concluded. Success! Will the IPC, like, retaliate? That's the question. Who knows? That's the question.
Sorry, I was zoning out. I'd heard that Xiao Han had matured a lot since returning from his study abroad. It would appear the time he spent outside the Xianzhou really did make him a better person.
We change as we live.
You're right. It really got me thinking. Even though it seems like we're doing the right thing, will we still think so 10 years from now? Sorry. You don't have to listen to me daydreaming. I'll head back to the dock for now.
Alright, Sushang, what do you gotta say?
Do you think the guild won the bid?
Of course, we're the protagonists because we're
It
referencing.
sure feels like it sometimes. Anyway, no point in standing around here worrying. I'm heading back to the alley. Talk to you soon.
I'm actually glad this is more like somewhat like an event quest. We get to like team up with Sushang all the way through. Kinda just feels like a companion mission that we needed. Wow. We won? Question mark wall. Yeah. So in that case, I'm legit gonna be late. Well, everything here was a success. All we gotta do is just finish out the
You're here.
mission.
I'm the one who dragged you into all this. I must thank you again. Thank you for everything you've done for the guild and the alley.
Yeah, all in a day's work.
You two have done a lot to help us. You deserve every bit of praise. Now that I've finally got some free time, I'm starting to reflect on the choices I made and the reasons behind them. The president and Xiao Han had different perspectives because they came from different backgrounds. And I can't help but feel the decisions I made were somewhat restricted by my own background.
The same can be said for all of us.
If that's true, the only way to get a wider perspective is to leave my comfort zone and look outward. The answer to reviving Aurum Alley isn't necessarily within the alley itself, and that's why I secured an internship opportunity at Pier Point with the help of Xiao Han. Once I wrap up here, I'll be on my way.
Always good to broaden one's mind.
I plan to entrust the alley to you two. If you ever need any help, just ask the president.
That's right. If you wish to continue with the inventory or logistics planning, come and find me.
Didn't see you
I
there.
hope I can come back with new insights. Bye for now.
It was right there all
I'll see
along.
you when I get back.
And that is the end of this event. Talk to
Guess we can
Sushang.
say that's it for today's episode. Be eager to help those in need and do one good deed a day. I like to practice what I preach, but I never thought we'd accomplish so much.
All thanks to your bet with Scott.
I couldn't have backed down, could I? Besides, we got him good. It feels surreal that everything worked out for the alley.
Things worked out because of our hard work.
Yeah, everything could have easily gone wrong. Sure, there were clashes and distrust, but virtually everyone was acting in the best interest of the alley. If that hadn't been the case, the whole thing would have fallen apart. I say virtually because of Scott, of course. Lucky for us, he wasn't as smart as he thought he was.
If Scott turned out to be Xiaohan's superior.
Then the IPC would have been more brutal, and the situation would have been much harder for us. Thankfully, Xiaohan turned out to be upright and reasonable. Taking all that into account, did we get lucky? Or was Aurum Alley always destined to pull through?
Is the power... Not sure. I don't think it matters.
Agreed. I guess the love and care for the alley brought everyone together. And that's why, despite all the difficulties, things turned out for the best.
Well said, Sushang.
Monologues aside, there's still plenty of work to do to get the alley back on track. The doc still needs your help. Let me know if you run into trouble again. I'll be there. Talk to you later.
If only Sushang was able to visit, you know, the Express.
The Merchant Guild will always pay you what you deserve. Go and claim your Merchant Guild benefits.
Only a couple levels left. Oh, we got the iPhone wallpaper, Pog. I want to finish everything, though. Okay, we need a realm score of 75. Whoa, self-mono resin! Whoa! E6. Be 80 something. Oh, we already have enough. Oh, wait, all we gotta do is just put it back here. Hell yeah. Easy. Easy. Don Hung IL.
People are afraid that Arumatons are too smart, but I pose no threat to anyone.
Boom. Level 20 prosperity. Easy. Boom. Everything's complete. Woo! Alright. Although I will be doing an inventory arrangement off screen, hope you guys see this entire quest. It took like nearly 4 hours to complete, but like, it was fun while it lasted. But anyway, I'll see you guys all next time.